Ladies and gentlemen, you can begin getting into the food service line and get your plates for lunch. The program will be starting in about 10 minutes. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Greystone Power Community Impact Luncheon, sponsored by Google, Ray Lynn, Truist, and West Georgia Technical College. I would like to invite Whitney Lester from New Manchester High to come forward and lead us in our invocation and pledge.
Thank you. If you could bow your heads. Gracious God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather here today in fellowship and shared purpose. As we focus on the state of education in Douglas County, we ask for your guidance and wisdom. May your decisions lead to meaningful actions that support our students, empower our educators, and strengthen our community. We are grateful for the many hands and hearts working to provide quality education as we ask that you continue to bless them with the vision, strength, and perseverance. May every child in our school have the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. We also thank you for the food before us and for those who prepared and served it. May it nourish our bodies as this gathering nourishes our mind and spirits. Bless our time together, and may all we do today honor you and serve the greater good. In your holy name we pray, amen. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Thank you.
Let's give Whitney a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Whitney. Next, I would like to invite each of our gold sponsors to the podium for brief remarks. Today's sponsor remarks include Charlene Craig from Truist, Dr. Julie Post with West Georgia Technical College, and Cliff Harris from Ray Lynn.
Thank you, and hello to everyone. I'm so glad to see everybody here today. I'm Charlene Craig with Truist, and our purpose at Truist is to help build better lives and communities, and we are so honored to be a sponsor here this year again for Superintendent North and his team and his State of the Address. We're also honored to be a financial partner with them, and my team does a lot of different things within the community. Happy to say that this coming Thursday they're going to be out at New Manchester helping out there and doing some things, but wanted to just touch base with everybody and say, if there's anything that you can think of from a financial education coming into your organization, helping out there, we're ready and we're available to help you. Again, we just want to help this community continue to thrive and be successful. But most importantly, I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you so much for being here.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Cliff Harrison. I'm with Ray Lynn. And the first thing I'd like to do is introduce you to my colleagues who have joined me for lunch today. Would you all please stand up? Thank you very much. Ray Lynn is a general contractor, and we have 53 years history where our purpose really is to build up. More than just buildings, but to build up our colleagues, the communities that we're privileged to work in and play in and raise our families in and worship in, as well as our clients. And over the past 53 years, we've built 211 schools across our great state of Georgia, where we've educated more than 1.6 million students that have gone through the doorways of those schools. And 54 of those projects have been here in Douglas County since 1992. Up to and including this great facility that we're enjoying our lunch in today, which was the vision of our superintendent here, Dr. Trent North, who I have the privilege of knowing most of my life all the way back to high school. And we're fortunate to have Dr. North and his board leading the education of our youth in our education here in Georgia. So thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. The epitome of a thriving community is the balance of many parts. Successful business and industry, a skilled workforce, healthcare prioritized, a sense of community, and strong public leadership. At the center of that is the chamber, the convener, and we appreciate that everybody has the opportunity to be here for those things. But one common thread through it all is most certainly education. Why? That is why today is so very important. Douglas County School System Superintendent North, right in front of me, hello. West Georgia Tech, and of course we're excited today to have the new president of UWG, President Johnson, who I'm having trouble locating back there. He's raising his hand, so we're excited that you're here to join us today. Collaboration is what it's all about, and supporting each other, and so we are all here supporting the need and the critical nature of education. I am quickly going to share that West Georgia Tech is thriving. This is our 8th consecutive semester of growth. Summer was our highest enrollment in 10 years. Our Douglas campus is full. The CCI is full. The academy there is full. Things are really good and thriving. These are good problems for us to have. We have significant projects going on in all of our 7 counties, 3 major ones on 3 of the 5 of our campuses. Here in Douglasville, we have launched the Microsoft Scholars Program. We're building a Microsoft Data Center on campus. Our students participated in a summer-long Google Immersion program, and we hosted Amazon Web Services training. Things are really good in Douglas County, and we are super excited to be a part of it all. The vision for collaboration and what is to come is really strong, and there is a lot of people in this community championing that education piece that will connect with industry. So I want to thank you all for being here today, and just say that we're really proud to be a part of the Chamber and event in order to honor Douglas County Schools today and hear from Superintendent North. Thank you.
All right. Can you guys hear us okay? Good deal? How's the food? Thumbs up? We all good? All right. Thank the kitchen. All right. Next, I would like to recognize some special individuals in the room. Board members, would you please stand? If you're a chamber board member, please stand. Thank you for your service. We appreciate you. Also, I'd like to recognize ambassadors that are in the room who do the heavy lifting for us at the Chamber, liaisons for us with our membership group. Appreciate you guys very much. If we have any elected officials joining us today, would you please stand and introduce yourself if you can? Thank you, guys. I apologize if you couldn't hear them. We are in a rather large room. So, next, I'd like to recognize our 2025 Cornerstone members that joined us here today. I'm sure many of you noted them on the slides prior to the luncheon, but I do want to say thank you and to recognize the group sitting here in the front of the room. Thank you, guys. Now, and if you are a chairman's circle or visionary partner, would you please stand and introduce yourself? All right, we're going to start here on this end. Yell it out loud to the crowd. Good job. Thank you guys for your support. I am also thrilled to introduce one of our newest 2025 Chairman Circle investors, Emily Leitner with the Cultural Arts Council, Douglasville, Douglas County.
Good afternoon, but this is kind of a quiet crowd, it seems like today. My name is Emily Leitner. I'm the Executive Director for the Cultural Arts Council here in Douglasville and Douglas County, and we are a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching lives through the arts, but offering a wide variety of classes, camps, scholarships, and signature community events like the Taste of Douglasville or our annual Chili Cook-Off coming up in October. But we're especially excited about our future, the creation of a new arts and culture campus right here in Douglas County. The state-of-the-art facility will feature the community's first 340-seat community theater, an interactive gallery, a culinary arts institute, a food hall, innovative classroom and incubator space for artists, and so much more. We're proud to serve our community, to be a part of the chamber, and can't wait to expand these opportunities for our visitors and our citizens alike. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.
Again, thank you all for your commitment and support. We truly appreciate you all. Education is a foundation for positive economic growth in the community. Today, we will hear from one of our biggest community partners in education that continues to help shape the narrative and landscape of education in Douglas County. Join me now in welcoming Douglas County Schools Superintendent Trent North.
Thank you, Trevor. I tell you, I got more steps coming up here than I do in a day. So my cardiologist would be happy, my gastrologist would be happy, my family practitioner would be happy. At 57, everybody would be happy. Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you all today. There's nothing more important to me than education. And as the federal makes adjustments to policies, and as the state makes adjustments to policies, and as America redefines what K-12 public education will look like 20, 30, 40 years from now, being a product of the projects, being a product of a family whose mom and dad didn't receive formal education, nothing gives me more joy than being an advocate of the space that afforded me the opportunity to stand here before you today. So while I'm appreciative and I recognize that I wouldn't be who I am, I wouldn't have accomplished the things I've accomplished without God, without my family. Third would be without quality teachers, administrators, all which came through K-12 public education. So I'm excited about K-12 public education. And so in Douglas County, as we embark upon a new school year, the board and I, we just want to say thank you. We want to thank our partners in education for believing in the potential of every child who walks through the doors of our schools. Greatness cannot be achieved in isolation. It takes a community pulling in the same direction, offering encouragement, connections, and opportunities. That's what's required to make it happen. And because of you, great things are happening in Douglas County. Working side by side with the Douglas County school system, we're creating conditions where children and our community, they're thriving. That's how we plant seeds of greatness. And together, we watch them grow. So in Douglas County, we believe that we grow greatness, and we're confident that with your partnership, we grow greatness together. So how do we grow greatness together? You see, it begins and ends with one student. We grow greatness by putting them first. Every single day, every decision, every program, every opportunity, and it all comes back to one thing: doing what's best for kids. That's the new culture. Not what's best for adults, not what's best for industry, what's best for kids. You see, when students are at the heart of what we do, they don't just attend school, they belong. They're challenged, encouraged, and equipped with the skills, confidence, and possibilities to reach their full potential and exceed it. There's one simple truth: student success improves when all of us are willing to grow and adapt. The success of our students are a mere reflection of our community. And so if the community doesn't value education, then we can't expect quality outcomes. If the community isn't growing, then we can't expect our students to grow. If the community isn't adapting, then we can't expect our students to adapt. They are a mere reflection of the adults that are guiding the principles and decisions. And the school system partners with the community to ensure that students are always at the heart of the decisions, that every decision we make is not what's convenient for parents, not what's convenient for adults, but what's primarily important for students. It takes honesty, it takes reflection, and it takes every one of us across our schools and throughout our community doing our part to improve student outcomes. We grow greatness by building success by looking at each student individually, not as numbers or statistics, but as young people with their own strengths, challenges, and dreams, as students who grow at different times. A first grader may master mathematics different than the student next to them in second grade or their fifth grader. And so while we recognize that they're all individuals, it's our responsibility that we never give up and we continue to press forward. And it begins with setting a strong foundation of lifelong learning. This work starts well before a child enters a classroom and requires the commitment of our entire community. For example, take our partnership with WellStar System, which allows us to share small but meaningful gifts, such as baby books and blankets, with families welcoming a child. It's one of the ways we show we care from the very beginning, and we're helping to prepare little ones for a lifetime of learning. Beyond infancy, we are collaborating with local child care centers and Waterford.org to offer early learning programs that build reading, math, and science skills for pre-K learners. Family engagement workshops helps caregivers support learning at home, because education is the strongest when families, schools, and community work together. There's a myth, and that myth is that the success of students is solely the responsibility of education. And that is not accurate. That is a guaranteed plan for failure. And so in Douglas County, we recognize that we've got to educate our families and strengthen their support at home. We recognize that we've got to work with our pre-K programs, our early child centers, to make sure that they're offering the highest level of instruction to our students. But we recognize that if we wait until they enter kindergarten, then we've lost. We've known for over 100 years that there's a gap between kids when they enter kindergarten, and we spend the next 13 years trying to catch that gap up. That's irresponsible. And so in Douglas County, we've made a pivot, and we're using our own resources, and we're not waiting on the states, we're not waiting on the feds. We recognize that in order for us to change the culture, then we've got to start earlier so that that gap in vocabulary and that gap in numeracy skills is closer, so that every child will have the same opportunity for success. So while others debate what to do, we've decided to put it in action. And so we're excited about that. We recognize that every student's path is unique, but our shared commitment is the same. It's to prepare them for success in school, in their careers, and in life. These students are not only part of our community today, they are this country's future workforce. One day, they'll be in your offices, leading your businesses, serving on your boards, and shaping the future of our communities and our nation. In Douglas County, we recognize that. From the earliest days in our classrooms to the moment they walk across the graduation stage, we work with families, businesses, and community leaders to equip them with the knowledge, resilience, and character to lead, to be innovative, and to contribute to society. You see, growing greatness in every student begins with each and every one of us, every day, one student at a time. And so the question you should ask yourself is, why Douglas? And there are many reasons families choose Douglas. And just as many reasons students thrive here, from academic, achievement, and career pathways to the arts, athletics, and leadership opportunities. We're proud of our schools. We're very proud of our staff. And we're very proud of the accomplishments that our students make every day. You see, in Douglas, greatness isn't the exception, it's the expectation. And this past year has been nothing short of extraordinary, all because of each and every one of you. So why Douglas? Why? Because last year we graduated 2,155 graduates. We graduated, thank you, we graduated more students than 40% of the school systems in the state of Georgia. So you can't compare us to a school that has 2,000 students. You can't compare us to a school that has 1,500 students. You can't compare us to a school that has 1,200 students. When we graduate in one grade level, more than 40% of the school system in the state of Georgia, that is no small feat. 1,400 eligible Hope Scholars, one graduate with a college associate degree, 577 board scholars, 2 National Merit Scholar finalists. So why Douglas? Because we had 31 IB graduates, International Bachelor degree, 51 Fine Arts Magnet Education, 36 STEM Magnet, 32 AP Capstone, 43 Liberal Arts Magnet. And last year, the class of 2025 amassed close to $100 million in scholarships. So why Douglas? Let me introduce you to someone who captured the hearts and headlines this past year. Senior Montavious LeBron Presley, who was offered more than $1.5 million in scholarships and accepted to over 60 colleges. So around here, we call him the $1.5 million man, a title well-deserved. But he's not alone. 3 of our outstanding seniors were named Posse Scholars, earning full tuition scholarships valued at over $250,000 each. These students stood out for their leadership and dedication and were selected from nearly 20,000 nominees from across the country. So why Douglas? Through our career, technical, and agricultural education, our CTA program, students have access to over 35 career pathways across 17 Georgia career clusters. What that means is that in Douglas County, real-world learning, industry certifications, and hands-on experiences that prepare them for life after graduation that they are occurring in the Douglas County school system. And from the classroom to the playing field, Lithia Springs High School senior Myangelo Ross made history, not just for her schoolwork, but for the entire district. She became the first athlete at Lithia Springs and the first female athlete in Douglas County to sign a name, image, and likeness NIL deal in Douglas County. The first. This year, the boys golf team at Alexander High School made history, qualifying for the Georgia High School State Championship for the first time. Our award-winning visual and performing arts program helps students to express themselves, build confidence, and pursue their passions. A shining example is Elario Grant, a graduate of New Manchester High School's Fame Magnet program, better known as Fame. Elario took his talent all the way to Broadway, performing in MJ the Musical. Elario is not the only Douglas County alum making us proud on the national stage. Award-winning Megan Maroney, a graduate of Alexander High School, is making waves in the country music with chart-topping hits and fast-rising national profile. Walter Gargans from Lithia Springs High School has built a remarkable career in film and television, with standout roles in Justified, The Hateful Eight, and most recently, HBO's The White Lotus. And Megan Daniel, a 2020 graduate of Douglas County High School, became a fan favorite as a finalist on American Idol. These alumni represent the heart, talent, and ambition we aim to grow in every student in Douglas County. You see, while we celebrate the national success of our alum, we're just as proud of the rising stars making their mark right now, like Chapel Hill High School speech and debate team, which earned recognition at both the state and national level, the third year in the program's existence. And speaking of those who support our students' growth, congratulations again to Dr. LaToya Thomas, who was named the 2024, this is fitting, we're in a chamber event, Georgia Business Educators Association Teacher of the Year, right here in Douglas County. We're also celebrating a major honor for Winston Elementary School, which was named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, one of the highest honors the U.S. school can receive from the U.S. Department of Education. 12 of our schools are recognized by the Georgia Department of Education for outstanding performance in literacy and math. Holly Springs Elementary School was named Literacy Leader, and 11 other schools across grade levels earned Math Leader distinction. And our success would not be possible were it not for our dedicated Board of Education, which plays an essential role in guiding our schools forward. Led by our chair, if you would stand just for a moment, please, Ms. Tracy Rooker. Led by our vice chair couldn't be here, Mr. D.T. Jackson. Dr. Tamika Scott couldn't be here. Ms. Michelle Simmons, if you'll stand just for a moment. And Mr. Glenn Easterwood. I'm asking them to stand because this distinguished team sets a strong vision for high-quality education and student achievement. And I'm honored to stand alongside them. And if you allow me just a brief moment to brag, this past year, we were named the 2024 Board Governance Team of the Year by the Georgia School Board Association, the highest recognition in Georgia for a Board of Education and Superintendent. Thank you. What makes this award special is we used to do it by size, small, medium, or large. And then the state recognized that good governance is good governance. And now that if you're not meeting the minimum, you can't even be considered. And not only that, we're only going to recognize one across the state. And so we are the first in Georgia's history to be recognized and be the sole recipient of the Board Governors Team of the Year, right here in Douglas County. That award is a reflection of what we've accomplished together, the results of our collective work, shared vision, and unwavering belief of what's possible for our students. So beyond the achievements and accolades, what makes Douglas County truly special can always be measured in numbers or words. It's something you feel when you walk into our schools. It's the relationships. It's a sense of purpose. It's the belief that every child matters. So let's take a moment to experience what we call the difference.
Do families choose the Douglas County school system? Because the Douglas County school system prepares students for real-world success through rigorous academic and career pathways that build college readiness, technical skills, and critical thinking. And on graduation day, the entire community celebrates these skills with a celebration of academic achievement and college and career readiness, equipped with hands-on experience and cutting-edge programs that connect directly to high-demand careers. Our graduates are prepared for college success, the military, or immediate entry into the workforce. The path to greatness includes nurturing the whole student through academics, athletics, and character development in programs that meet industry standards and exceed all student expectations. Together, we are creating graduates who are college ready, career prepared, and community minded, because Douglas County students don't just learn skills, they're equipped with lifelong skills to master life. These students are supported by a community that invests in their success and celebrates their achievements as our own. The Douglas County school system, where academic excellence meets career preparation and community pride meets individual success.
You see, we often say schools are the heart of our community. And here in Douglas County, that couldn't be more true. You see, in Douglas County, going greatness means preparing students, not just for tests, but for life. We're shaping future leaders, engaging citizens, and compassionate neighbors. And that kind of growth doesn't just happen in isolation. Together, we're making a difference that extends through every neighborhood, every school, and every generation we serve. Through service, our students are learning what it means to lead with heart. And that same commitment in supporting others was on full display at our 5th annual back-to-school kickoff this past summer at the Legacy Arena. We had over 7,000 to visit our back-to-school bash, up 3,000 from last year. We're proud to serve our community, but our commitment to making a difference doesn't just stop at our county lines. With the support of the Board of Education, our school staff, students, and families, we came together and had a drive where we raised pencils, and parents turned in glue sticks, and students in notebooks and markers, and we packed it all up and sent it to Peru. It's a powerful reminder that the values we nurture here, compassion and generosity, can make an impact around the world. Our partnership with industry leaders like Google, they don't just support our schools, they strengthen our entire community. Thanks to our partnership with the Douglas County Water and Sewer Authority, and the support of the Board of Education, 14 outstanding DCSS students had an opportunity for all-expense trip to Australia and New Zealand. Generous community partners like Greystone Power made it possible for our students to experience life-changing opportunities. This past year, 2 outstanding DCSS students were selected to attend the Washington Youth Tour, an all-expense-paid leadership experience in our nation's capital. And another great example of community support comes from Members First Credit Union. Their support helps us to celebrate the achievements of our students and the dedication of the educators who lead them, including sponsoring our Teacher of the Year event and prizes. And right here at home, the Douglas County Education Foundation awarded nearly $50,000 in scholarships to members of the class of 2025. Our partner with Stitch Fix continues to invest in our students and schools, not just through generous clothing donation, but by awarding academic scholarships that open doors for the future. You see, our partners are opening doors, and our students are walking through them. So whether it's Georgia Power, Truist Bank, and I can name many others, whether it's Ray Lynn, our students are genuinely benefiting from the partnership, and we are appreciative of that. They're applying their learning in real-world settings through internship, apprentice service projects, and building collaborations. And speaking of legacy, just look around you. Legacy agenda, the legacy arena is more than a venue. It's a community treasure. And it's just one, and this is just 1 year. It's a promise fulfilled. So we don't just go greatness alone. We go through our partnership, through service, through the support from organizations that we believe in, and those who support our students. So let's just take a moment to experience that impact.
Douglas County, education is more than lessons in a classroom. It's a powerful force that inspires hope and strengthens our community. We see that power with every scholarship awarded, every career pathway explored, and every student who dares to dream bigger because someone believed in them. Our students are learning what it means to lead with heart, to lift others, give back, and make a difference close to home and far beyond. And we couldn't do it without our generous and committed partners, the businesses, organizations, and community members who walk alongside us, invest in our students, and share our belief in the life-changing impact of education. Together, we're creating opportunities. We're building a brighter future, one student and one partnership at a time. Because it takes all of us, every hand and every heart, working together to grow greatness.
So very quickly, what's next in Douglas County? What's our future, our commitment? As we look to the future, our commitment to early learning remains strong. We've got to make sure we close the gap between the kids entering kindergarten so they can have the same opportunity for success as others. We know that development has increased in Douglas County. So investing in improving our facilities, enhancing safety, expanding our learning spaces, we are making sure that that occurs. I want to take 3 seconds to share these next 2 slides, because at some point we always have conversations. And so, very quickly, in Georgia, we're divided up in the districts based upon sizes. So they have 3 sizes in Douglas County. There's the large districts, the mid-sized districts, and then the small districts. The large districts are 20,000 and above. The mid-size are above 5,000 up to 20, and then smaller districts are below 20. So in Douglas County, we're in the large districts. But in the large district, there's 2. There's 17 of us, and then there are those that are 50,000 and above. And then there are those that are 50,000 and below. So we're in the large area, but we're in the 50,000 and below. So the largest school system in the state of Georgia is Gwinnett County, which has 183,000 students. The smallest school system in the metro area is Fayette County, which is 20,000. And so I share this with you because you're professionals in the community. And so we should be knowledgeable when we're comparing school systems. And so if you go to the next slide, what you'll see is, so if you look at population, this is who we compare ourselves to in Douglas County. The largest in our area is Henry County with 42,000. If you go to the bottom, Douglas County, we're the 8th largest, or we're 3rd from the bottom, based upon population size. And population is funding, budget, whole 9 yards. But Ms. Chandler, I really love this next slide. The board and I, we get it happy. We get excited when we share this because we believe if you show us what's in your pocketbook, we'll tell you how much we mean. Okay, next slide. This is compensation for teacher's salary. And so if you look at population, we were third from the bottom. But if you look at teachers' compensation, we are second from the top. And our goal is to be number one. So second place isn't good enough for football, basketball, test scores, compensation, facilities, whole 9 yards. But we want to leave you with that image because that conveys our commitment to education.
The Douglas County School System is looking forward to this school year with much excitement and anticipation as we continue focusing on growing greatness together. Academic excellence remains at the heart of everything we do, from our early learners to graduating seniors. We're welcoming a new class of kindergartners, and with orientation programs and professional learning opportunities across the school system, we're making sure everyone starts school strong and confident. Along with the Douglas County Board of Education, we're investing in academic growth from day one, including a new summer literacy program that helps students build confidence and stay on track throughout the year. And with 200 new teachers joining our team, we're strengthening our workforce with passionate educators ready to support every student. We're also investing in our schools with major improvements, including a full new Lithia Springs High School, additions at Chapel Hill High School and South Douglas Elementary, along with enhancements to improve the safety and security of our students. We're also expanding our transportation fleet, including adding 5 new charter buses and larger capacity vehicles to better serve our students. From the classroom to the community, the year ahead holds great promise. We will continue to engage families, educators, and partners who help make our success possible. Because in Douglas County, we're continuing to grow greatness in every student, in every school, in every day.
So as I close, I want to leave you with 3 important things. And so if you are a partner with the Douglas County School System, if you are an owner in the Douglas County School System, which means you live, work, and play in Douglas County, and when people ask you about the Douglas County School System, you can pick from any one of those 3 to share with them. When they ask you, what is our business? We want you to tell them that our number one business is staying in business. If they ask you, what's our mission? We want you to tell them that our mission is student outcomes. And if they ask you, how do we focus? We want you to tell them that we're quoting the former president of Morehouse, who said, whatever you do it better than anyone dead, alive, or yet to be born. That's your Douglas County School System. Thank you all.
All right. Can we give Trent another hand, please? Douglas is doing amazing things in the school system. I hope you guys are very, very proud. You have a lot to be very proud of in this particular area. So next up, again, thank you, Trent, for that update on the state of education in our local schools. As a thank you for you taking time to speak to us today, the Chamber Board has made a donation to the Youth Leadership Scholarship Fund in your name. Thank you. Now, if I could, I'd like to invite to the stage Abby Morgan, Chair of the Douglas County Young Professionals, to award the next recipient.
I'm excited to announce the Douglas County Young Professionals Future Forward Business Grant. This grant provides support to a small business in Douglas County with a passion for business innovation and growth. This grant encourages businesses to take the next step towards realizing their business goals and make their mark on the local business landscape. Please join us in congratulating our 2025 DCYP Future Forward Business Grant recipient, the Business Shop, LLC.
Thank you, Abby. Appreciate you. All right. Now, on behalf of the Chamber Foundation, please allow me to extend my personal heartfelt congratulations to the Business Shop, LLC on your business grant. And put that money to good use. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, Greystone, Google, Ray Lynn, Truist, and West Georgia Technical College for partnering with us to inform our community about the great things that are happening in education in Douglas. We truly appreciate all of your support. Now for a few chamber announcements, I'll bring up Sarah Ray, President of the Douglas County Chamber.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited to see such a great room here filled with all of our people to hear our lovely state of education from Dr. Trent North. I have a couple of quick announcements. The first one being that we are so excited. If you didn't know, we are celebrating 80 years at the Douglas County Chamber, or the Douglas County Chamber being in existence this year. And so we've been celebrating throughout the year, and I'm excited to share we have our 80th anniversary birthday bash that is going to take place next Thursday at O'Neill Plaza, and we are encouraging everyone to come out and enjoy and celebrate all of the successes that and the people that have contributed into making the chamber what it is over the past 80 years. With that being said, we are also doing a small promo video that we're going to show at the birthday bash and some other places. And we would love to have you share your happy birthday or happy anniversary message with us. So when you're leaving today, right where you checked in up top, there's a step and repeat, and we have our team is up there to film your quick happy birthday message. And we would love to have those from as many of you that can be there today. And then we would love to see you next Thursday. It's going to be a great event. It's $25 tickets. We have food trucks. We have live music. It's a carnival theme, so we're going to have lots of activities and games, including a dunk tank. Wait, let me just take off script here. So I've been trying to talk Trevor into getting into the dunk tank next week, and he keeps telling me no. He said nobody's going to want to dunk him, and I was like, I'm the first in line. But so how many of y'all think that Trevor should be in the dunk tank next week? Is there any other volunteers? Okay, I'm just kidding. All right, well, cool. So if you want tickets for that, we'd love to have you there. And we've got several other activities and events that are coming up over the next couple of months, and we look forward to seeing you there. And I think now that I've gotten your commitment in front of everyone, we'll do door prize drawings.
Actually, we're going to get Trent to come back up here and help us out with drawing. You know, yeah, come on. How many of y'all want to see Trent North in the dunk tank? Clap your hands. Real loud, everybody. Louder, louder. It be your own people, I want y'all to know. Okay. All right, we're gonna let Trent.
Hold that for him?
We're gonna let Trent pull the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you pull the numbers. These legs aren't made for dunk tanks. You said.
Do you want me to get them to see what we're giving away?
Yeah.
All right, we have 3 gift cards, all from Ray Lynn, that are going to the first 3.
Last 4 numbers. 4647. That's a cash 3 number there. 4647.
Oh,
She's in the
Abby.
back. Abby.
Abby winning gift cards.
I'm just putting them, giving you.
No, you pull them. No, you got them. You got it. Oh, you gotta wait to see what the next gift is first.
Oh, okay.
What's the next gift, sir? There's 2 more gift cards. Okay, 2 more gift cards from Raylan. Go ahead.
4633. Tony Dorsett, number 33.
4633. You have to be present to win.
4633. Okay.
Anyone? Anyone? No? Going, going, gone.
4651.
All right. Hey, Google getting some of that money back. And the last gift card is done.
The last gift card.
It's gone.
Okay.
The last gift card.
Okay, so what you giving out next?
You've done 3. This
Yes.
is the last gift card,
This is the last gift card.
right?
4631. Okay. She's in the back. 4631.
Look, raise those hands loud and proud. We need to be able to see you. All right, up next we have 3 and goodies from West Georgia Technical College.
4650. Chief. 4655. 4655.
All right, hold on, what's next? Sir, what you got next? You got one more? Okay.
And Dr. Post just sent me a text, and she said, in addition to that bag, you get 2 complimentary tickets to her gala that is phenomenal every year. So, Dr. Post, thank you for that text. So that last.
Just to clear this all up, she did not say that.
She was going to honor it. I know her. 4637.
Oh, yeah. All right. And she said she's going to honor
And she said she's going to honor it.
So you get
Yeah, because
2.
she said she's going to get you to buy a table for all of them. All right, last we have 3 prizes from Truist.
4646.
All right, yeah, that's the kind of energy we want to see. Come on, Chelsea. Come get your gift.
These young people.
Chelsea's a winner.
She's modeling Stitch Fit. 4663.
Anyone? Anyone?
Okay.
No?
4704. 4704. Ah.
That's it.
There you go.
Is that it? All right. We got one more bag.
Oh.
You-
If
you
it
wanna
was
read?
cream, I would take it. Let me see.
She got that umbrella already, is what she said.
We'll do a redo for you. I tell you, you take that bag and we'll give the one.
It's still true.
Okay, that's the last one.
She don't need a gift.
Okay, do another one.
She said she got all that stuff at home.
I
already.
got you. She said she got one in the car, gave one to the kids. 4668.
All right. Come on, Lord. We got one more? All right. How about 4665? Right there. Here you go. Congratulations to all our door prize winners. Again, thank you guys for coming and supporting. We really do appreciate you being here today. And at this point, we are adjourned. Have a great rest of your day.